Today I will show you one of the techniques useful for attacking Windows operating system. The technique is well known for years. It is called offline attack, but I have prepared a video for you for the very special variant because I never saw it in practice. And I was able to do this, so I have created a tool, and now I can demonstrate it to you how we can attack Windows operating system. Here I have the very fresh Windows operating system. Within the Windows operating system, if I go to run cmd, it is a fresh window, so it may require some time for indexing. I will press WinR cmd. Then secpol.msc. Within the Windows, we can manage user privileges under local policies, user right assignments. As I explained in one of my previous videos, some of those privileges are sensitive. For example, debug programs is very sensitive. I have demonstrated an attack based on perform volume maintenance task. As you can see, those privileges are granted only to administrators, which is perfectly reasonable. I will create a new fresh user without granting him any special privileges, permission, group membership, and so on. I will go to computer management, and I will create a new user, local users and group, user, new user, user1, and then a password, and user doesn't have to change the password. Let's log on, create, and close. User appeared here, and obviously when I double click, if I go to member of, I will see he is a member of user. So if I log on this user, probably nothing special will be granted to this user. Here I have my application being useful for the attack later on, just showing it. It is over here. I will sign out, and I will sign in again using this user1 account, password, and the new profile is being created, which takes a moment. Now accept, and I'm here on the fresh profile. Windows R, cmd, who am I? I'm user1, who am I /all to display group and privileges. So I am a member of users, and my set of privileges has only 5 positions, which is a relatively short one. If I right click, command prompt right click, run as admin, I cannot elevate as user1 because I have nothing to elevate to. I must elevate as admin because there is nothing to elevate within the user1, so I will not even try to elevate. I will reboot my machine, and I will boot from the Windows installation image, from the Windows ISO. For this version of Windows, I have to press any key, obviously, and the installer starts. As you probably know, installer is just a version of Windows operating system, and right here it has an access to the C drive. If I have to perform my own operation instead of installing or reinstalling Windows operating system, I have to press Shift F10, and I have a command line. I can access my drive, which is mount vol not on the C drive, but on the D drive, as C is mounted for this hidden partition. But anyway, on the D drive, I have my Windows operating system, D. You can see here is my Windows operating system. Obviously, offline attack allows you to use multiple ways of attacking this operating system because it cannot defend as it is turned off. So I can replace utilman, I can replace spooler automatically starting when the computer boots up. I can drop some malicious scripts, GPO extensions, and so on and so on. Offline attacks are quite common and we have a lot of things we can do. But I will run my code manipulating the security account management database directly. So I put this application on the admin's desktop. So it will be the user's admin desktop and this offline admin utility. I have to specify where is the Windows operating system folder I would like to attack, which is the Windows. And if I do this, you can see some output. So the seed of administrators was found. Administrators have granted within the SAM database a lot of privileges, and I'm re-granting those privileges to regular user. How it is happening inside? The very first thing, I have a C source code for the tool. If I scroll down a bit, you can see how it works. So first it opens the SAM database, then it enumerates accounts from the SAM database, then it goes through those accounts found in the database, and if it finds administrator seed, padmin seed, it enumerates rights assigned to this particular account, and then goes again through accounts, and when it finds users group, it applies those privileges I have found a moment ago to regular user group, and then it is exiting. Obviously, I am sharing the compiled executable file as well. My code is using a special DLL which is present within every single operating system, which is called offlinelsa. So I can see how this DLL is working by using dump bin being a part of the Visual Studio, and then seeing exports for the C Windows system32 offline LSA. You can see there are a couple of functions being exported, and I'm calling those functions within my source code, and that's basically it. Right now I will close the installer, rebooting Windows. Yes, I want to terminate the Windows installation. My virtual machine is rebooting. I'm not pressing any key right now. And my regular Windows is booting after some moment. If I log on my user1 account, I will obtain privileges read from the SAM database, and I have manipulated the SAM database offline. Password, I'm this user, I will run cmd. Right here, I have only a couple of privileges more. Maybe one of those is valuable. I have explained it within one of my previous videos, which is a SAM manage volume privilege, allowing me to being an admin, but I have a possibility to elevate using this particular account right now. You can see it is for user 1. I will retype my password to have a UAC elevated token. Who am I /all, and you can see I have full set of privileges, including load driver or as a debug privilege, etc., allowing me to be an admin any moment I want. So I have planted kind of a backdoor using well-known offline attack technique, but using some, I would say, unusual variant of the offline attack. If you want to protect against it, the only and the best way is to use encryption of your physical drives, but this is somehow out of our scope. So that's basically it for today.